You flew somebody out before?
Oh, yeah.
Do you expect coochie when you fly them out?
As soon as I book your seat, 100%.
When they fly you out, don't your coochie come with you? You don't leave it at the house, so give it up.
And you ain't got to check that. That's carry on. Right, wrong. Really? You don't even need no bags.
Hey.
That nigga got a point.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
What's going on YouTube? Is your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys on TikTok. A young lady has gone viral explaining why she will not accept coffee dates. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
So I do not accept coffee dates from men, and I just want to talk about it. I do just want to say that my reasons are just that, my own, so don't get under my comment section upset or in your feelings. So why don't I accept coffee dates? Well, besides the fact that I'm really not much of a coffee drinker, I find that coffee dates are low effort, they are cheap, and they are the biggest waste of time, honestly. So when I go on dates, I truly do like to look my best because I do believe that first impressions matter. So I really do put a lot of effort into my look, and I find that putting effort into my appearance for $5 bean juice is a waste of time. So when you ask a man, why do you like to take women out for coffee dates? They will give you a bunch of reasons, and I'm just here to tell you that they will never tell you the true reason as to why they ask women out on coffee dates. They're going to lie to you. They are going to guilt trip you by asking if you need free food. If that's why you're asking for him to take you on a proper date, do you need free food? Are you hungry? And it's really just because they want the woman to be able to prove that she is worth a proper meal. I don't care about what reasons they tell you, oh, why does the price matter? It's about connection. You should only be focused. No, they don't believe in that. They really just want you to prove that you are worth a dinner, that you are worth a lunch. And with that information, with that knowledge, it's honestly disrespectful for a man to ever propose to me a coffee date. I wouldn't even go on a coffee date with my friends. My friend knows better not to ask me to have coffee with her. And I know better not to ask my friends that either because they're going to feel the same exact way. If we are going to get coffee, it's going to be on our way to the restaurant or on our way back from the restaurant. So I met a girl in class last semester who told me that she showed up to her coffee date in a bonnet, oversized sweatsuit, those black Adidas pool slides, and mixed match socks. Because she told me that whenever she was going to get coffee, she was looking like who did it and why. So she showed up to the date exactly like that. And the guy that she met up with was so upset. That's honestly why I don't believe men when they say that a date is only focused solely on connection and that all the other stuff doesn't matter. If that was the case, the guy wouldn't care about how she looked like on the date. He would just care to get to know her, right? But no, he was expecting her to show up looking all done up. It was only one man who has ever asked me out on a coffee date, and I just ended up blocking him because, like I said, because I know why men truly ask women out on coffee dates, I find it very disrespectful, and I just don't want to deal with that. So you will be blocked.
I beg your pardon.
Practice hypergamy.
We do not care. I beg your pardon.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This is bullshit.
Now, we've heard this before, and to be honest with you, this is really starting to get old to the whole coffee date argument. Let me tell you something. This has to be one of the dumbest takes that women have when it comes to talking about relationships. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, this is coming from a guy who typically takes women out to eat on first dates, but I'm not trying to spend a ton of money. I'm not about to spend hundreds of dollars on a first date, for one. But two, here's my thing. Why should a man have to spend that much money on a first date if he doesn't even know if he likes you or not? That's what men are trying to get women to understand about this. Because if you're making such a high requirement off the rip, men are pretty much, we're at a point now where we're just like, you know what, you don't really like me like that. Because if you were really like truly just trying to get to know me, it shouldn't take a whole lot of money to do that. It's a first date. Let's see if we even like each other first, all right? And then hell, if it does hit off, maybe from the coffee date, we can turn it into a lunch date or something. Who knows? But it's like, y'all need to relax with this shit. It's stupid. It's really stupid. But let's hear what a few other people had to say about it.
So I do not accept coffee dates from men.
I don't have a problem with this at all, but what women are forgetting is that Chris Brown is going viral right now because of the same type of women who think like this are paying thousands for floor seat tickets to see the man they want to sleep with, and then they pay another $1,000 to take pictures as if they already sleeping with them. Most of those women are paying for an opportunity. They hoping they get picked. And if you think I'm lying, just go to the comments. See the type of stuff they saying they wish this man would do to them. That's weird as hell, ain't it? Because when they date up, right, they lose self-respect. When a man is on their level, you got to take them on dates. And coffee ain't good enough. And you bet not try to sleep with them. When they paying them thousands to see Chris Brown, they throwing their bras on stage. He ain't even asked. Some of them be forcing themselves on this man, grabbing the private parts and everything. Borderline essay, like I said before. They make rules for men they don't like, and they break rules for the men that they do. All of these requirements and expectations, that's to make up for the fact that they don't really fuck with you. I promise you that. So men better start realizing you either gonna chase the women or you're gonna be the man that the women chase.
So I came across this video of this young woman saying that she will not go out on coffee dates because she looks too good and because they're low effort. Really? Here's the problem that we have in dating. We have average people that want more than average results. Let me explain something. If a woman likes you, if she's really attracted to you, not if she wants a free meal, not if she's bored and she just wants something to do, not if she's just dating to have fun. If she's really into you and you suggest a coffee date, she's going to be there. But that's only if she's attracted to you. See, a lot of women are not really attracted to men. They just want princess treatment, free meals, attention. Here's where we are in dating right now. Men have been played and burnt so many times with these expensive first dates that they would rather find a woman who's really into him, take her on a coffee date, and then if the date is going good and we vibing, then we'll go somewhere else. Maybe we'll go for a really nice dinner. Maybe we'll go to Top Golf. Maybe we'll go somewhere and listen to some live music or have some drinks. There's other dates that you can do that's not coffee dates that are affordable and make sense. For instance, you can meet at happy hour at a nice restaurant like Ruth Chris or Fleming's or whatnot. They have happy hour specials, drink specials. They have appetizers. And you can sit there in a nice environment where she can get dressed up because she says, I ain't getting dressed up for a coffee date, and have a conversation. But that's not really what she wants. What she wants is princess treatment without even liking the guy. Because if a woman likes a guy, if he says, meet me in the middle of the street, she's there.
So, hot take. Coffee dates, ice cream dates, drink dates, etc. are low effort. Okay? I had this man ask me on a date tonight.
So I watched this video all the way through, right, before I even said anything. And she is gorgeous, by the way. Very beautiful woman. My take on this is very different from hers. I met my husband 15 years ago, and our first date was at Cold Stone, the ice cream shop. Before I dated my husband, most men that I was dating, I was getting top-notch treatment, the best dinners, the best everything. I'm from Chicago, so you know how beautiful Chicago nightlife is. Like, you go to the best of the best, skylines, everything, right? Getting all of that treatment just to still be treated like shit. The reason my husband chose Cold Stone to take me on, it had nothing to do with him being cheap. It had everything to do with him listening. Because when we was talking over the phone, I told him I love ice cream, right? So that ice cream date, and after the ice cream, being able to go to the lakefront, because we went to the lakefront in Chicago and sat down and ate ice cream. That was one of the best dates that I had ever had in my life. It was so intimate. It was so peaceful. It was so quiet. And it meant a lot to me because a man actually took the time out of his day to want to get a chance to just sit and talk to me about my likes and dislikes, where I come from, my upbringing, all of that, right? See, in today's world, the social aspect is done. Everything is online now. Everything is fast paced. Everything is gimme, 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 gimme. Money, 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 money. I want, top notch, top notch. That's the world we're living in right now. 50, 50, 50, 50. All of this crazy shit. And nobody's actually dating each other with the intentions of actually getting a chance to know each other. Our second date was a date in the park with a picnic. He went out and he got all of everything that I could have ever imagined. Blankets and everything. Took me on a beautiful, quiet picnic date. Like, and that don't mean I don't like top-notch things. Like, that don't mean I don't like extravagant things, because yes, I requires that. My husband definitely, he spoils me in that way too. But I will say this. Now, I watched her video all the way through, and the only thing I will honestly agree with her about is the drinks date. I don't feel like no woman should be taking that chance of going out with no man on a drink date. No, absolutely not. Alcohol, anything, absolutely not. That's a no-go. Now, that date, definitely turn it down. But an ice cream date, a simple date, a walk in the park, for me, that's where it's at for me. I love getting dressed up. I love playing in makeup. I love getting dolled up. I love good perfume. I love a good time, good music, good food, good energy, good people, extravagant things. But it's a balance, because I'm a mother with two sons, right? There is no way on God's green earth I will tell my son to go all out to take a woman that he just met on the first date, take her to the top notch restaurant. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That makes zero sense. You better get a chance. You better get a chance to know this woman to see if you even like her. See, that's the part that we missing. We talking about money, money, money. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Do I even like you? I might not even like you. There is no way I'm about to do all of this for a person to impress a motherfucker that I don't know, a stranger? Absolutely not. I will ask my son, after dating her, how do you feel about her? Do you see good qualities in her? Do you want to even be around her? Like, is this long term or is this short term? Like, those are the conversations that people should be having. Not just take me to the fanciest restaurant Chicago has to offer, spend a bag on me. It's like, y'all tripping. Y'all, most of you, stop it. That's a bit to the extreme. If I had passed up on that date with my husband, the ice cream date, and if I had that way of thinking, I don't know. I don't think I probably would even saw potential in him to even lead to marriage, kids, a home, and all of those other things. All I would say is do what works for you. If you don't like the ice cream dates and the coffee dates and the walk in the park, girl, you're not wrong for that. Do your thing. But for the women that do, that's not a pick me. That just means that some women are on a different time. That don't mean you lowering your standards. That don't mean you don't like nice things. That just means that maybe you are in a different space in your life right now where you've had that and that shit didn't mean nothing. Because that was my experience. I had it, and it didn't mean absolutely nothing. Something as small as taking me to a Cold Stone ice cream shop and just talking to me and getting a chance to know me meant more than overlooking Chicago skyline, eating the best steak, dressed to the T's to the nines, top notch everything. That's just me. That was my take on it. So, I mean, do what you want with it. All I'm saying is have everybody have what they like and what they don't like. There is no such thing as, oh, well, that's beneath me. You're a pick me, or that's, girl, you have no standards. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's absolutely bullshit. And if that's what you want for you, then do you.
I love this woman's take on this situation because, especially with the story about how she met her husband, because it just goes to show you there's a difference between men that marry, or excuse me, date with intent versus men that are out here dating just to, well, potentially get some new box. Because notice how she said she had men that took her to all these top-notch spots and what have you. None of them stuck. But the one person that you spoke to that happened to be your husband now, who had the awareness to have a conversation with you and found out that you like ice cream and said, you know what, you like ice cream, I'll take you out on an ice cream date as a first date. The thoughtfulness and the awareness that, damn, this is a man that is actually listening to me and paying attention to what I want and the things that I like, and he's acting on it. Like, bro, let me tell you something. There's not too many women that's not going to find that attractive. I'm letting you know that right now. Let's keep it moving.
It's so transactional. Women don't want love, they want luxury, right? So if you can pay for all our drinks at the club, if you can take me out on expensive dates, if you can buy me bags, if you can do all these things, a man better trick off on me. They'll be out with their friends and they'll post the dudes and they'll be like, look at him paying for all our bottles. That's a real man. They'll repost some lady who man just flew her out the country. This is what I need. You broke Negroes can't talk to me. Yeah. Right? So now the men are realizing, okay, y'all want a man that got some money and he gonna spend it on you. That's what y'all looking for. And see, the thing is, the women are saying it because they're thinking of it from a perspective of one of two things. One, if the relationship gonna go bad anyway, at least I'm getting something out of it. Or two, they want love and they think that these tangible things are what gets them love. Yeah. And the reality is those tangible things are just tangible things. Yeah. And they hold no value other than what you cast upon them. And a man can give you all those things and he's not even thinking twice about you at night.
Ladies and gentlemen, this girl said, I just bought him food, slept with him and sent him home in an Uber. Let's see how men like that.
You stupid. You serious?
Hey, look, I'm going to speak for all men when I say this young lady's out here doing the Lord's work. So that's okay. That's all right. Hey, you know, what? You did that out of spite. That's like a man saying, I just paid all her bills, filled her car up with gas. You know what I'm saying? Gave her some of that good wood, fed the kids, cleaned the whole house. Let's see how she like that. She's gonna love it, bro. Like that's talking about sending him home. Hey. Well, all right. The delusion is messing up your little judgment. Ain't no man gonna be mad at you about that. Ain't no man gonna be mad at you about that. He gonna brag about you to everybody he know.
That was pathetic.
But you keep on doing what you're doing. That's what you do.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
I tell you, bro, this gotta be like, I'm sorry, but this gotta be like some of the dumbest women in the history of women. What the fuck was that? Bro, are you serious right now? That's a dub. That's a dub for the man.
You win.
What are you You know what? Matter of fact, on second thought, you know what? That's an L. You right. Hey, ladies. You know what? I'm in agreement. I'm all for it. On second thought, yep. Keep it going. Let's keep it moving.
Coffee dates are not dates.
Okay.
Why most women feel like coffee dates aren't acceptable or Starbucks dates or ice cream dates is because it's very low effort.
Yeah, but at the same time,
there's no like thoughtful plan.
I see where you're coming from, but then I also see on the other half of why some guys will say coffee dates are fine because, in a sense, in this day and age, this generation, guys sometimes will be like, listen, I want to go on a date, but I want to see this person in person in public, get a vibe check in terms of are we on the same page, same wavelength, whatever it may be. I feel like something simple but not overbearing. You know what I mean? Something that's not overcommitting. Something that, if she enjoys herself, I enjoy herself, we can definitely go to the next date.
For sure.
If neither of us enjoy each other, we went and got coffee. Look, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
We can go our separate ways.
And there you go. That's exactly what I said in the beginning. And here's my thing. I don't think it's low effort is what they're really trying to say is. What they really want to say is that it's cheap. And this is what a lot of men, and you're starting to see women talk about, where y'all are measuring a man solely based on how much he spends on the first date. It's not even about getting to know one another anymore. Just like that one lady said on how she met her husband. And her first date was an ice cream date. Imagine that. I find that funny. Like the women who tend to be married, they didn't get these extravagant dates at the beginning. But the ones that want these extravagant dates, y'all sure as hell y'all stay single. I noticed that. Funny how that works. Let's keep it moving.
Top of the morning. So yesterday I made a post and it was me talking at you. Now today it's me talking to you because I feel like at times we always tell people what they need to be doing, but we don't necessarily show them how to be better. So this is me today doing my part to show you how to be better. Okay. And you can either take my advice or you can choose not to. But it wasn't a personal attack on the person per se, but it was a personal attack on the message. Okay. I'm just so tired of the message because I made a comment in my post. I said that you don't represent the change that you want out of a nigga. And it might have skated over a lot of people. But if I have to break it down, I'm talking about a woman or a female. You aren't an example of what the fuck you want from him. See, right now we're living in a society where we're pushing a narrative of so much superficial bullshit that we are so detached from reality that the superficial shit is taking higher priority. See, y'all want a man to make changes organically, but then you females are buying your way into the change that you want for your own life. Okay? And I'm going to give you an example because y'all going to say, well, what is she talking about? Like, break it down even more, Indy. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let's just say it's a female and she not happy with her weight, all right? Okay, because we come in all shapes and sizes now, okay? But she's not pleased with her own weight. So at one time, females used to take their ass to the motherfucking gym and bust out 2 or 3 motherfucking sessions, go out there and really work hard. I don't care if it's 2, 3, 4 days out the week. Bust their ass to get to the body that they so desire. Not with nobody else, but what I like for me, what I want to see in me. And when you start to do shit like that organically, you have a newfound respect for yourself. Okay? Now, you got females now, they not necessarily wanting to do the hard work anymore. Now you bitches are saying, you know what, I don't like what I look like. Let me go ahead and find a doctor to go ahead and fix it. Okay, no problem. Oh, I don't like the way I look, so let me now go ahead and find myself a surgeon to go ahead and tape up and staple up my motherfucking stomach so a bitch can stop shoving food down her motherfucking throat. Okay, all right, no problem. Now you bitches is out here taking those Ozempic shots and shit. Y'all not diabetic, but you diabetic like a motherfucker. I mean, you get what I'm saying? This is the narrative. So now you telling me that you're the same female that's gonna find fault in a nigga and tell him that he needs to be changing. So you want the organic change out of him, but you out here buying your way to a better you. Get the fuck out of here. Come on now, it doesn't work like that. You have to set the example. A man doesn't mind listening or taking advice from a woman. It's never been a problem. But he's going to always check the source. You got to be an example of what the fuck you asking out of him. You want a nigga to change organically and respect your opinion. You got to be the woman whose opinion is respected. That's all. Think about this. You out here telling him, I don't want you out here cheating with other bitches, but bitch, you taking shortcuts. You taking shortcuts in life. It might not be the same variation of cheating that he's doing, but you're still cheating your way through life. You're not doing it the right way. You a fake and you a motherfucking fraud. You want him to be consistent. But then, bitch, you not consistent. He come home to an inconsistent bitch. Whatever she feeling today, he gonna feel that motherfucking shit is shifting. Bitch, be consistent. Check yourself. It's nothing wrong with checking yourself. It's nothing wrong with apologizing and open your mouth and say, I'm wrong. Hold yourself accountable. You want him to be accountable. Hold yourself accountable. When the last time you opened your mouth and apologized for your behavior? To say I'm wrong. When the last time? That goes a long way with a man. It goes a long way with a person to acknowledge when you're wrong. And even if you may not necessarily see things in that way at that moment, the truth is that you open to the possibility of making necessary changes for the better good of the relationship, bitch. It's not always about him having to check who he is. Bitch, check yourself. That's the problem, that these niggas is not telling you on social media. No, bitch, why the fuck you keep asking him to create all of these changes when, bitch, are you making the necessary changes? You ask a female right now, what is it that you're looking for in a man? I can guarantee you a lot of females going to say the same shit. Well, I want a man who's a protector and a provider. Well, bitch, protecting and providing go a long way. You think that protection just stops at a man's physical protection? No. You thinking that providing is just financial? No. How about, bitch, you have to provide too. Your level of provision may not be the same as his, but you still have to provide. You have to provide an environment where he can thrive. You have to provide an environment where he can be a better version of himself. That's your provision over him. You talk about, oh, I want a man to protect me. Well, what about your protection? Because the truth be told is that the guy didn't say this in the video that I posted yesterday, but y'all bitches is up here talking about, oh, I want a man to change. But the reality is that a lot of you females knock a nigga down just to try to extract that change out of him. And by the time he's finished with your ass, whatever you trying to give him, he's no longer receiving it. Because all he saw was the bitch that you became trying to extract something out of him.
Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.